Hi friends, welcome back to my online class. My name is Vishwanath. This class chapter is real numbers. Topic rational numbers. I'll be keep on giving you very important questions for your grade 10 board examinations. In my previous classes, how to prove a mono type of irrational numbers and binomial type of irrational numbers using contradiction method. This class I'm going to give you another very important question from the real numbers chapter, that is from the topic rational numbers. So note down this question. Is 17 divided by 250 a rational number? If yes, after how many decimal places it terminates, means ends. Before solving this question, which is very important, I'm going to give you some important tips. That tips would be useful to solve this question. Let us go for rational number. So what is rational number? Any number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where q not equal to 0, is called as rational number, which comes under the real numbers. Rational numbers are expressed in the form of p by q, where q not equal to 0. Rational number has the other two phases also. That is, in p by q form, if you divide p from q, your answer either terminating decimal or recurring decimal. I repeat, if you divide the numerator p from q, your obtained answer either consists terminating decimal or recurring decimal. For terminating decimal, if you divide p from the q, if your answer like 11 divided by 4 is equal to 2.75. So look at in this example, 11 by 4 is a rational number. Its answer is equal to 2.75 after the long division. Look at here, you have two decimal places, but it terminates. It is not continuing, 2.75 over. The other example, 7 divided by 3, it is also a rational number. It is in the form of p by q. In this example, your answer is 2.33333333, or you can write it as 2.3 bar. So this answer is called as terminating decimal because no more division possible. The division is over here, 2.75, that's it. The second example, 7 divided by 3, 2.33333, or it is 2.3 bar. It is recurring decimal, it is terminating decimal. Terminating decimal or recurring decimal, both are in the form of p by q, that is a rational number. So how to know which rational number is a terminating decimal or a recurring decimal? Okay, in the question the same thing is asked. Is 17 divided by 250 a rational number? If yes, after how many decimal places it terminates? Okay, in the first example, 11 by 4, it is a terminating decimal. In the second example, it is a recurring decimal. But in our main question, is the given question is a terminating decimal or recurring type of question, right? So how to know which rational number given is a terminating decimal? That is by simple tips. The first example, let us see. Let us take 31 divided by 128. It is a rational number, right? So in the 31 divided by 128 rational number, consider 128. Consider 128. That 128 go by prime factorization. 2 6s are 4s are, 2 3s are 2s are, 2 16s are, 2 8s are, 2 4s are, 2 2s are. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 128, if you go by prime factorization, 128 as 2 to the power of 7. That means 31 divided by 128 can be written as 2 to the power of 7. Okay. In that given example, 31 divided by 128 you can write it as 2 to the power of 7. So if your denominator is in the form of 2 to the power of 7, generally 2 to the power of m, it is terminating decimal. So here we went to long division and we confirmed it is a terminating decimal. 11 divided by 4, we went to long division method, we got 2.75. After the answer we said it is a terminating decimal. But in this 31 divided by 128, we did not go for long division, just we did the denominator in the prime factorization form. So 128 is equal to 2 to the power of 7. If your denominator is in the form of 2 to the power of n, that is 2 to the power of 7, 2 to the power of 5, 2 to the power of 3, etc. It is in the form of 2 to the power of m, it is terminating decimal without long division. Let us see other example. 13 divided by 128. Similarly, consider the denominator 125. Go for long division method. No, it is prime factorization method. Okay, 125 can be expressed as 5 into 5 into 5, that is 13 divided by 5 to the power of cube. So in the second example, the denominator 125 can be written as 5 to the power of cube, that is generally in the form of 5 to the power of n. The denominator 5 to the power of 3, 5 to the power of 4, 5 to the power of 5, generally 5 to the power of n. This kind of 5 to the power of n type of denominator also terminating decimal. The first example, denominator was in the form of 2 to the power of n, so terminating decimal. The second example, denominator is in the form of 5 to the power of n, of course it is also terminating decimal. Let us see the other example. (21 divided by 20). Consider the denominator 20. Go for prime factorization. 5 4s are, 2 2s are. So 21 divided by 20 can be written as 5 one time, 2 2 time. Okay, in this example, 21 divided by 20, 20 prime factorization factors are 5 to the power of 1, 5 one time, 2 2 times, 2 to the power of 2. Generally, the denominator 5 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2 can be written as 5 to the power of n into 2 to the power of n. So in this case also, we take the 21 divided by 20 as terminating decimal only. So in the first example, denominator was only in the form of 2 to the power of m. In the second example, denominator was in the form of 5 to the power of n. In the third example, denominator is in the form of 5 to the power of n and 2 to the power of n. In this case also, we say the given rational number consists of terminating decimal. So finally we come to one conclusion. The given rational number denominator as either 2 to the power of m or 5 to the power of n or 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of n. The given rational number denominator has either 2 to the power of m means only 2 to the power of m, only 2 to the power of m, or only 5 to the power of n, or both, product of 2 to the power of n and 5 to the power of. In these three cases, only 2 to the power of m, only 5 to the power of n, or 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power. In these three cases, the given rational number can be say it as, it consists terminating decimal. Right, students? Let us consider the other example. 23 divided by 150. Go to prime factorization of 150. 5 3s are 0, 5 6s are 3 2s are. So 23 divided by 150 can be expressed as 5 into 5, 5 to the power of 2, into 3 only one time 3, and 2 only one time. Look at, in this example, the denominator is in the form of 5 to the power of n, of course 2 to the power of m, but here one more factor we have, that is 3. So this shouldn't be. What terminating decimal of real rational number says that the given rational number denominator should be in the form of only 5 to the power of n, or only 2 to the power of m, or 5 and 2 factors, or 5 and 2 products. In this example, the other factor also we got, that is 3. This shouldn't be. Only 5, only 2, or 5 and 2 products. If other than 5, other than 2, and other than 5 and 2, like this 3, 7, 13, some other example, 3, 7, 11, 13, so on. So the given rational number denominator should consist only 5, only 2, or 5 and 2. Other than 5 and 2, 3, 7, 11, 13, so on. In such cases, we don't say the given rational number consists of terminating decimal. So therefore, 23 divided by 150 is not equal to terminating decimal, but it is equal to recurring decimal. So in this 23 divided by 150 case, it is not equal to terminating decimal, it is equal to recurring decimal, because the denominator of the 150 consists 5 to the one more factor, that is 3. This 3 won't be there, only 5 and 2, or only 5, only 2, or 5 and 2, we can call it by terminating decimal. But in this example, the other factor we got 3, like 3, 7, 11, 13, like some other factors we get other than 5 and 2, we say it is a recurring decimal. So let us go for now main question. So what was the question? Is 17 divided by 250 or terminating is 17 by 250 a rational number if s after how many decimal places it terminates? That was the question. Is 17 divided by 250 at a rational number if s after how many decimal places it terminates? So as you know, the denominator of the given rational number consists only 2, only 5, or 2 and 5. In such cases, the given rational number is a terminating decimal. Other than 2 and 5, like 3, 7, 11, any other prime factor, may come in the denominator. So we call the given rational number is a recurring decimal. So let's we go 17 divided by 250. Take the denominator 250. Go for prime factorization. So we can write the denominator of the given 17 divided by 250 as 17 divided by 5 into 5 into 5, 5 cube, 2 only one time. Look at, in this given question, the denominator 250 can be written as 5 cube into 2 to the power of m. That means 5 to the power of n into 2 to the power of m. The denominator is in the form of 5 to the power of m into 2 to the power of m. You know only 2, only 5, or 2 and 5. In these three combination, the given rational number can be it as terminating decimal. So here I wrote 17 divided by 250 gives you terminating decimal, definitely, because it has the denominator in the form of 5 and 2 combination. Other than 5 and 2 combination like 3, 11, 7 come, it is not terminating decimal form. So now we confirmed 17 divided by 250 consists terminating decimal. In that question, if s, after how many decimal places it terminates? So we got 17 divided by 250 is a terminating decimal answer. But after how many decimal places it terminates? Let us see. So don't go for long division here. Straight away you can say after how many decimal places it terminates. I will give you some other examples to make this answer very easy. That is, in 13 divided by 100, there are 2 zeros, so we can cancel 2 zeros. We place 2 decimal places like this. In another example, 2.13 divided by 10, here 1 0 we cancel, the decimal shift to 1 place, it become 0.213. Like many zeros are there in denominator, it is very easy to divide by decimal. In this example, if it is 19 divided by 20, you cancel 1 0, we place 1 decimal places, but 2 1. You need to divide 1.9 from 2. So it is difficult. So therefore, what we have to do, in 19 divided by 20 case, you cancel 1 0, but how to cancel this 2? What I do, I multiply this 20 with 5. At the same time, I multiply 5 here also, because the whole question shouldn't change. 19 divided by 20, I multiply 20 with the 5, even I multiply 19 also with the 5. If you multiply like this, 20 into 5 gives you 100. 19 5s are 95. Now 2 zeros cancel and you place decimal here. So this is easy, no? So therefore, in this case also, after how many decimal places it terminates? 17 divided by 250, you can get the terminating decimal answer by dividing 17 from 250. But it is very difficult. Therefore, what I do, 17 divided by 250, the 250 can be expressed as 5 cube into 2 to the power of 1, as showed here. Look at here, to get 110, you need to multiply 1 to 15. To get 100, you need to multiply 2 to 52. To get 1000, you need to multiply 2353 times. Like to get every 110 additionally, you need to multiply 1 to 1. So the combination of 1 to 15 gives you 10. 2 to 25, 2 zeros. 3 to 35 gives you 3 zeros. Therefore, what I do, in 17 divided by 5 to the power of cube 2 to the power of 1, here 5 3 times, but here 2 only 1 time. If 5 3 times, 2 also 3 times, we get 1000. If we get 1000 in the denominator, it is very easy to divide, as showed here. It is difficult in this case. So therefore, 5 to the power of cube and 2 to the power of 1. What I do here, 5 3 times, 2 only 1 time. No? So 2 time I multiply. If we multiply 2 times, 5 3 times, 2 already 1 time. Now 2 times. Totally 2 1 2 2. Totally 2 become 3 times. 5 also 3 times, 2 also 3 times. Here what extra you multiplied here, the same thing you need to multiply here also. Not 2 to the power of 1. Only which one we multiply additionally extra. 2 to the power of 2 because of the shortage of the 2 times. Here 5 3 times, 2 only 1 time. So 2 more times shortage. So therefore 2 times and 2 times I multiply. Now look at 17 into 2 times is 4 divided by 5 3 times, 2 1 time, 2 times, 2 3 times. Now look at 5 3 times, 2 3 times. Totally it gives you 1000. 5 3 times, 2 3 times. It gives you 1000. You can try. 17 4s are 68. Now look at 1 0 2 0 3 0. 1 2. One more place is not there. So 0 you put the decimal place. 1 2 3 0 cancelled. 1 2 3 put. So therefore your answer is 0.068. After how many decimal places it ends? They have asked, so our answer is after decimal 3 places. So it terminates after 3 places. So what do you need to do? First, the given rational number denominator you consider. Go for prime factorization. You observe the prime factorization of the denominator consists only 2, only 5 or 2 and 5. In these 3 cases, any one case works. Either 2, either 5 or 2 and 5. In this case, 2 and 5 both are there. Other than 2, 5 and 2 and 5 like 3, 7, 11, 13, so on come, it doesn't consist terminating decimal. But in our case, we got only 5 and 2. No? So our answer is a terminating decimal answer. Next, after how many decimal places it ends? 17 and 250. 250 is the denominator. 17 if you divide from 250 by long division method, we get after how many decimal places it ends. But that is difficult. Let us solve this problem some alternative method, that is 17 250 if we factorize 5 to the power of cube 2 to the power of 1. So 5 3 times 2 only 1 time. See 2 1 time 5 1 time gives you 10. 2 2 times 5 2 times gives 100. 2 3 times 5 3 times gives you 1000. But here 5 3 times 2 only 1 time. Therefore what I need to do? 2 times we need to multiply because the shortage in the 2, not in the 5 case. Therefore 2 times if you multiply, these two product gives you 2 3 times. But here what extra you multiplied, that extra you multiply in the numerator also. Like this. Now 17 into 2 to the power of 2, 4. 5 3 times, 2 1 time, 2 times, it will come to 3 times. Totally 5 3 times, 2 3 times. The combination of these two gives you 1000. Then there are 3 zeros. It is very easy to divide by 3 decimal places position. Now finally our answer is 0.068. It terminates after 3 decimal places. Homework is is 213 all divided by 3125 as terminating decimal. If S after how many decimal places it terminates. The second question, 60 divided by 150. For this also you try. Is 213 all divided by 3125 as terminating decimal? If yes, after how many decimal places it terminates? For the second question, 60 divided by 150, we try the same thing. Third question, for this also you try the same thing. But for this question, you need not to do prime factorization for the denominator. Already they have done. They have done already. So you go straight away. Whether it has 2 and 5 combo, it terminates. So after how many decimal places it terminates to do, 2 and 5 powers make it same by multiplying the short term 2 and 5. Will you try these 3 questions in your homework? Don't you? Yes, it is an easy problem. Hope you got this. Thank you.